Taco Bell understands me. That's the last song on my album. It's just a short song. But so I almost became a doctor.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I hate old people and kids. So, and that's what doctors do. You know, who's sick? Old people and kids. But oh, but there's a good thing about being a doctor, though. You get to marry the hottest available nurse. Mm-hmm. That must be nice. But yeah, nurses. So a lot of pretty girls become nurses, even though they don't plan on being a nurse for very long. They know that they're hot. Who'd better to marry than a successful doctor? I guess. Are all doctors successful? Maybe.
Most.
But yeah, so she does that. She does it for a while, and then she marries a doctor, gets pregnant, has kids. And that was her plan. So good for her. But that's why I didn't become a doctor. I don't want those kind of women throwing themselves at me. I like my women a little dirty. So, and I don't want to be around sick people all day. But they do have advantages, doctors. You know, they get to stay in school longer. They get to stay at the college bars longer. They don't really have to work. And then the bank, I think if you're a med student, I think the banks just give you like $1 million loan. They'll say, just take your time. We know you're gonna pay us back. So that's they got that going for them, which is nice, you know. I think though, if I would have been watching like Nip Tuck back when I was in college, I probably would have been like, plastic surgeon, maybe I could do that. You know, because who's doing more for society? You take beautiful, or you take ugly women and you make them beautiful. I mean, that's God's work, and you be doing God's work. Of course, I can't be a plastic surgeon. I'm bad with my hands. And God already gave me talent. He gave me the talent to write melodies. People think that's easy. No, it's not. Writing a melody is, it's like when you start writing a song, it's like you just write just a tiny piece of it, but you already know the song is finished. It's there. It's like you've got to reach into this other dimension and pull out the rest of the song bit by bit. Sometimes it comes in 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. Sometimes you just give up. You go, this song it's in another fucking dimension. I'm never gonna finish it. I'm never gonna get it. So you move on. But yeah, you know, where was I? Plastic surgeons. But no, you know what? And the thing with doctors now is they I think doctors, you know, you go in, you get some tests run, and then they just run off and they get on their computer and look it up. And they come back and they go, actually, it would be great if they came back and they said, you're eating too much corn syrup and too much vegetable oil. They don't do that. It would be great if they did do that, because that's probably that'd be the cure for the human race right now, is if we stop doing those things. But they don't. You know what they do? You know what doctors do? What? They do one thing. They prescribe drugs. That's what they do. So it's not the greatest thing. See, I was pausing earlier because I was thinking about this story I wanted to tell, but I wanted to finish with the doctors. But guess what I did today?
What?
I went to the IV clinic. Got me a B12 and a bunch of other minerals, and they just put all this stuff in the bag. It's like whatever you want, and they put it in the IV bag, and then they hook it up to you, and then it's yours. It's inside you. And so when I was there, I was thinking, what would happen if we just added a shot of vodka to that? Would that be okay? Would we just get really drunk? It'd be a cheap drunk, just one shot. So I'm thinking, you try it first.
Okay.
And if you can still talk after you do it, then I'll try it. But yeah, IVs are pretty cool now. It's like so I always heard these stories about the Rolling Stones. They would go to Switzerland once a year and they'd have their blood cleaned. And I always thought that's the coolest thing. It's like, oh, they're doing all this partying, all these drugs and all this stuff, and then they take care of themselves once a year. They go to Switzerland and have their blood cleaned. I always thought that'd be pretty cool to do. And now I'm actually doing something like that with my IVs. It's more of a preventative, but yeah. So maybe I'll still be around in my 70s and 80s, just like the Rolling Stones, still playing. So, my name's Tate Chasers, and I'm addicted to IVs.